When it comes to buying a piano, there's just a lot that you can choose from today. To avoid becoming overwhelmed with various model options, you need to decide on one crucial thing. That is, the type of piano that you're going to get. In this video, we'll be looking at reasons why you may want to choose an acoustic piano and reasons why you might prefer a digital piano instead. This breakdown is meant to be helpful not only for those who already own a piano, but also for anyone considering their very first piano purchase. Let's start with the foundation of all pianos, the acoustic piano. The greatest strength of an acoustic piano is, without question, its sound. The way real strings vibrate and resonate through a soundboard creates a warmth and depth that is extremely difficult to fully replicate electronically. The way the sound spreads throughout a space and gradually fades away, and the feeling that the player, the instrument, and the room are all connected is a uniquely acoustic piano experience. The key touch and pedal response are also exceptionally nuanced. Subtle variations in finger pressure, playing speed, and pedal timing are reflected directly in the sound. There is also a strong sense of emotional satisfaction that comes from its physical presence, the atmosphere it brings to a room, and the joy of ownership itself. Beyond being a practice tool, it clearly holds value as both a musical instrument and a piece of furniture. That said, the downsides are just as clear. Acoustic pianos require regular tuning, careful humidity and temperature control, and ongoing maintenance and repair costs. They take up a lot of space and are very heavy, making moving or relocation a significant burden. During transport, there is also a risk that the instrument's condition may be affected. Another very practical drawback is noise. Because acoustic pianos offer no volume control or headphone option, it's often difficult to play freely depending on the time of day or your surrounding environment. The moment you want to practice doesn't always align with a moment when it's acceptable to make that much sound, especially in apartments or shared housing, where this can be a serious limitation. Resale is also not particularly easy, and depreciation tends to be significant. Grand acoustic pianos in particular come with very high price tags, which limits accessibility. Next, let's move on to digital pianos. The biggest strengths of digital pianos are practicality and efficiency. Many digital pianos recreate real grand pianos using detailed sampling or physical modeling, delivering sound that is surprisingly convincing. Being able to enjoy the sound of world-class grand pianos, such as the Yamaha CFX or Bosendorfer models that cost tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, right in your own room at a relatively reasonable price is a major advantage. There's no need for tuning, maintenance costs are low, and they are far more space efficient. With volume control and headphone support, concerns about noise between floors or neighboring rooms are also greatly reduced. Depending on the model, some digital pianos can be separated from their stand, allowing you to use them as a piano at home and as a portable keyboard for outdoor performances or ensemble playing. They also come with a range of built-in conveniences, such as performance data storage, clean audio recording, and metronomes. One particularly important advantage of digital pianos is MIDI support. By connecting a digital piano to a computer or smart device via MIDI, you gain access to a much wider range of sounds and features that aren't built into the piano itself. For example, using high-quality piano apps like Pianotech on iPhone or Concert Grand Piano on Android can elevate the sound to an entirely new level. If you're interested in how to connect a digital piano to an Android device via MIDI or in the Concert Grand Piano app, please check the pinned comment at the top of this video. Now, let's talk about the downsides. It's still true that many people feel digital piano sound falls short compared to acoustic pianos. However, there's one important point worth emphasizing. With high-end digital pianos like the Yamaha Clavinova CLP series, there are plenty of experienced classical pianists who are genuinely satisfied with the sound. This difference isn't simply about having a good ear or not. Your reference point depends on what kind of sound you're most familiar with: live concert hall acoustics, studio recordings, or sounds experienced through albums and digital media. The genre you primarily play, classical, jazz, or pop, can also influence whether a digital piano sounds natural or artificial to you. For this reason, if possible, I strongly recommend trying the instrument in person before making a decision. Key touch is another area where digital pianos differ from acoustic pianos. They tend to feel simpler and lighter, but depending on the situation, this can be an advantage rather than a drawback. For children or players with less hand strength, it can actually be a more comfortable and stable option. As for pedals, many models still lack proper half-pedal support or offer limited expressive range, so classical players should be sure to check this carefully before purchasing. Finally, let's talk about hybrid pianos. If you're struggling to decide between acoustic and digital, a hybrid piano can be a very practical alternative. Hybrid pianos use the actual keys, action, and pedal mechanisms of real acoustic pianos. They simply don't have strings. The full wooden action, made up of thousands of components, is still there. The biggest advantage is being able to experience an acoustic-like touch without the burden of tuning and ongoing maintenance. There are various options available, from upright-style models like the Yamaha Avant Grand NU1X to grand-style models like the N3X. Aside from the keyboard and action, most other elements are essentially digital piano systems. Manufacturers generally position hybrid pianos above standard digital pianos, offering a step-up experience in both sound quality and playing feel. Of course, there are drawbacks. Because hybrid pianos belong to premium lineups, their prices are high. For example, the Yamaha Avant Grand N3X is priced at around $20,000 or more. Another downside is weight. Since they incorporate full acoustic action mechanisms, their size and weight make installation and relocation more challenging. And while the touch is very close to that of an acoustic piano, the sound itself is still based on digital technology, making it difficult to say that they fully replace the acoustic experience. There is no single correct answer when it comes to choosing a piano. The best choice, naturally, depends on your playing environment, budget, and what you value most. I struggled with this decision for a long time myself. I truly love acoustic pianos, but at the same time, I lean toward a minimalist mindset and place a high value on practicality, which made the decision far from easy. After calmly weighing all the real-world factors, I ultimately chose a digital piano. What did you choose? If you went with a digital piano, I also recommend checking out the video I previously uploaded on essential digital piano knowledge every classical pianist should know. I hope this video helps serve as a small reference point as you organize your own decision. If so, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. It really helps us keep creating more videos for you. Thanks for watching.